Warning, this game is being played on the Edge channel due to language, depictions of religion, modesty concerns, and adult themes. Edge rating, high.
So apparently with this game, you have to turn the game on, then turn on your controller for it to be recognized. That's what
Well,
the issue
what
is.
about Shepard? He's
Hold
a
on.
spacer, lived aboard starships most of his
Cutscene.
life.
Military service runs in the family. Both his parents were in the Navy.
He saw his whole unit die on a cruise. He could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
In the year
Okay.
2148, explorers of Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization in the spacefaring civilization, period. In the decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startling new technology enabling travel to the furthest, and I can't read all of it. You can pause it and read it yourself, folks. I tried.
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot, acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. Board is green. Approach run has begun. Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. Only an idiot believes the official story.
I think I'm going to be suspicious with you.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting up.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
I'm on my way.
Is it me or does the Captain always sound a little pissed off?
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
Alright. So is the game coming through for you guys or only when I talk?
Only when you talk.
Man.
It's coming. Well, it was coming through for me.
Oh, really?
It seemed patchy.
It may have been patchy. I wasn't paying much attention.
I mean, it was, as long as your box was green and maybe a second or two before and after, yeah, I could hear it. But if it was out longer than that, it was silent. Have you checked the video to see if the sound is going through on the video?
Yeah. I mean, Pretty sure it is.
In that case, it's probably just a setting on Gilded.
Gilded, yeah.
You might have to make sure you choose the right auxiliary input or whatever for the microphone.
All the little details.
Yeah.
One of these days we'll get it nice and polished, I'm sure. Yeah. As I've told everyone, shish kebab here though has made it to where we could get a lot further than we've been. So, all right, a lot of talking in this game. That's one of the reasons why I kind of wish you could hear it better, because then you know when I'm talking to somebody when I'm not. But hey, is it just me, or does this guy's face look a lot like that guy's face? Actually, all three of these guys look like they could be brothers.
Like the studio couldn't hire enough actors.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Anyway, this brother is the one we talked to.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. Are you heading down to see the captain?
I'm on my way to give him a status update right now.
With all due respect, sir, maybe he'll finally tell you what we're really doing out here.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
I may have made his lips a little too full. I don't think my lips are that full. That's me if I end up with, like, injections or something.
Oh, God.
Stung by a bee.
Stung by a bee, yeah.
The big bee.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheap, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
So apparently this conversation wheel has been patented by BioWare to where no one else can use it.
I mean, it makes sense to people patent ridiculous things.
Yeah.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheap, less chance of security leaks too.
Right.
Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
Wrong. Oh, okay. Investigate, that's what oh, it's the same. Okay. I thought I was going to get a little more out of him.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, sir. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
It's because we're gonna get a new Spectre.
Spoilers.
You don't trust Nile.
Spoilers.
I like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends.
Ah, that's the doctor.
Yeah. You should come to game night sometimes. Because sometimes game night doesn't turn into game night; it just turns into watching Doctor Who. So.
Well, I wish that they would have continued without all the crap that they brought into it. Know what I mean?
Oh yeah, yeah. And they went from crap to crappier.
Yes.
They know it too, and they're not going to change.
Yeah, no, they're not.
They know it's plummeting their reviews and their sales and all that, but they're not going to change.
Bugs the heck out of me, man.
Well, one of the goals is if you can't get your agenda to be accepted by everybody, it's crash the ship. Move on to the next thing.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Have you been seeing that they're coming after 40K? And 40K is just like,
Yeah, I've been seeing that they've been trying. I think that they've been successful to some extent.
Yeah, but there's been major pushback.
Good, I'm glad. Someone needs to stand up against them, and they chose the wrong crowd to do that with whenever it came to 40K.
Yep. Well, and if you think of the whole storyline of 40K, where it's like, we need to make this a safe space where it's representative and everything. It's like, do you get the whole vibe of 40K? 40K is nothing is safe. Everything is bad. Everything's horrible. You want to stick yourself in that? Then you'll just be something else that's horrible, which actually would be kind of more fitting. So, anyway. My whole thing is like, you have a place in 40K. They just don't, they're not seeing it. Where their place is in 40K is with Slanesh. The ancient, and once again, this is on the Edge channel. We're talking weird religion type stuff, which in the 40K lore, one of the ancient gods that's horrible and terrible is Slanesh, which is the goddess of excess. And basically, it's weird. It's very sensuality meets torture, which there's a term for that. Anyway, but yeah, my whole thing is like you'll have representation. You do in that group. Your whole thing, your whole shtick would fit there so easily. What are you complaining about? So, well, they're not exactly the good guys. Yeah. So, but still. But, of course, in 40K, it's along the lines of, who is the good guys? There is really no good guys. From what I understand, which I'm very limited in my 40K lore understanding, but I've been delving into a little bit of it. But the closest you get to good guys is the group known as the Salamanders, and they're super soldiers. But other super soldiers look at other human beings like they're peons. They're nothing compared to them. So if it reaches their goal, yeah, they'll let innocents die. They'll even kill innocents just to reach their goal. Whereas the Salamanders are like, no, we fight to defend innocents. If we can save people, let's save people. You know, so what's interesting is the Salamanders are also the group that their visage, they look evil, but they're one of the most kind out of the whole series. So if there's any good guys, it's the Salamanders. But beyond that, everyone is kind of crappy in that whole storyline. Pretty much how I've described 40K is, imagine a universe where, you know, our understanding of who God is and what God is and creation and all that. Imagine a universe that does exist, and that God is not there. That all that is there is pretty much what we would call the demonic, and it runs everything. And imagine a universe that where these things had the chance for the universe to be the way they want it to be, and the way they want it, everybody's at war, everyone's miserable, everyone's fighting each other, there's blood all the time, and it's just like, yeah, you want to see a universe where we exist, we live, we do stuff, but there isn't the loving God that we believe in? 40K. Plain and simple. Anyway, sorry, my little rant there. So, back to this game. And trust me, we're going to be getting into some 40K games at some point. I've got them in my library. So, okay. All right, so we just asked this guy to remind him what we were talking about. Asked this guy why this guy has an issue with Turians, and his father fought in the war against the Turians, and so I'm gonna say that was a long time ago.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board, especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command, and they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
Okay,
You don't trust Nihilus.
Yeah,
I don't like Turians in general. Runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War.
Yeah,
Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
I better head down and see the captain.
Yeah,
Yes,
got
sir.
everything I could out of that. I said this last. I tried to record this once, and it just did not turn out well. So I'm starting over. But last time I recorded this, I made the point of saying that a certain channel, which once again is not the most family-friendly channel themselves. I mean, they can be, but there's certain episodes that aren't. But known as Outside Extra and Outside Xbox. There's two channels, but they're the same thing. They made a point of there's these different games and stories where different organizations that are alien and stuff like that have English names, or the I believe anagram, is that the right word? Where you take the first letters? Anyway, the anagram spells something out in English. And it's like, how is it this alien race just so happened to create an organization that said something in English? Because in their languages it wouldn't mean anything, but to us it does. And Spectre was one of the ones they brought up in the list, where it's like, Spectre wouldn't mean anything to these aliens. It means something to us. And it's like, hey, your organization means ghost. Great. For spies. Oh, is that what it means?
I think all sci-fi does that to extent. Like, why do Romulans have Praetorian guards?
Right. Well, yeah, that one's a blatant one too. It's like, they're Romulans. Anyone who knows,
why is the Romulan so close to Rome?
yeah. Romulus, and the names of the two planets, Romulus and Remus.
Right.
It's just like, really?
That's like, I think the idea was that's what we named the star, and so the translation is whatever they call themselves is translated to Romulans for us, but it doesn't explain Romulus and Remus. It doesn't really explain why their guards are Praetorian and Praetor and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, why they have an emperor and a senate, and it's like, yeah, we named you, and because of that, you became just like our Roman Empire. Man, humans have a lot of sway on how reality happens. Well, if that's the case, sorry to go back to 40K. Maybe we're the orcs. You know about the orcs in 40K, right?
No.
Basically, the idea
all
is
I
that
really know about 40K is that Henry Cavill is really big into it. So
yeah. The orcs in 40K, which I think if I played the tabletop stuff, I might actually play orcs just because it'd be fun. The idea is that the orcs are dumb as rocks, but they are reality benders. So the idea is that if they believe something, it increases the chances of it actually being reality, and the more of them that believe it, the more it bends reality to fit what they believe. So to the point that enough of them believe that red makes them, I think, go faster, if I'm not mistaken. So if they paint something red, it's gonna go faster because they believe in it. So maybe we're the orcs. We believe so much that was like Romulus, that we warped reality and the Romulans took on the Roman way of living. We're the orcs. We warp reality based on our belief. Ooh, there's actually an element of truth. That might. Ooh, that could get deep, actually.
maybe it's just something simple that the original Romulus and Remus were Romulans that got stranded on Earth and built the Roman Empire the same way their empire was.
There you go. Yeah, we found this thing that showed that they had pointy ears. And for some reason they bled green. Anyway, all right, talking to the next person.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
You know, if they ever made a movie out of this, that doctor, I think the actress that played Galadriel, I think is the character. I can't remember her name. Is that Kate Blanchett? I think.
I'm not sure
Anyway.
what we're talking about. Lord of the Rings?
Elvish Queen. The one
Okay, I don't know.
that. But you know that actress, right? The one that resisted the ring.
Right.
Anyway, but that actress, I think it's Kate Blanchett. I could see Kate Blanchett playing this doctor if they ever turn this into a movie.
Marines are meant to fight. You just fix us up when we're done.
I know how things work, Commander. I've seen my share of combat, but it's foolish to go looking for trouble. You could both take a lesson from the captain. He's not afraid of combat, but he knows the value of restraint, too.
Sorry, Doc, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I heard Nihilus once took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself. Man, I can't believe I'm on a mission with an actual Spectre.
I forgot to change the eye color. I forgot that you can do that. I'm pretty sure. I don't have brown eyes. I have gray, green around there. Whoops.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
Actually, I tried my best to kind of make something similar to me, but really looking at this character, he reminds me the most of Gandalf's youngest, Gandalf's son. Do you see that?
I'm not looking at it, so I can't tell you.
Well, if you did, he looks like a grown-up version of his dad, of his son.
Give me a sec. I'm going to look.
Who's Gandalf's son?
Gandalf, as in our Gandalf.
Oh, that's you though, right?
Huh?
That character is you though, right? That one right there, or is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah, that's supposed to be me. I didn't change the eye color to blue, but yeah, I tried to make me, which is hard to do in this. But looking at it, it's like that actually looks more like Gandalf, as in Gandalf on Gilded, Gandalf's son, like a grown-up version of him, doesn't it?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
I don't want to say his name though, because I try to.
No,
keep that
yeah,
stuff,
understood.
I almost want to be like, "Hey, buddy, look, it's you when you're growing up." Anyway, I don't.
How do you control agents with unlimited power?
I suppose the Council could revoke the Spectre status of an agent who got out of hand. At that point, Citadel Security Services would take over.
Those C-Sec grunts wouldn't stand a chance. The Spectres were 20 ordinary soldiers. The Spectres police themselves. An agent goes rogue, they send another agent to take him down. That's Spectre justice.
The Corporal's confusing romantic legends with reality, Commander.
Well, I really don't think I can achieve my actually how I look in this game. I really don't. So, I'm not. I was thinking, well, my next playthrough I can try again and give it blue eyes and stuff, but it's like, nah. I really don't think I can get someone that looks like me in this. Not really. So.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, James? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
Now, that said, there are people who have really honed their skills on making people in Fallout 4 look like actual folks. That would be kind of cool to actually get someone who's learned how to do that and send them a picture and be like, "Can you make me in Fallout 4?" Because that would be pretty cool.
Would be cool.
Yeah, they've made Tony Stark and looks, or Robert Downey Jr.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's all these videos of people actually working on it. And they get pretty close.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, those are cool.
Do your job, follow my orders, and there won't be any problems.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on a cruise. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, sir. I'm not gonna screw this up.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Yeah, now that I've said that about Gandalf's son, I really see it. It's like, oh my goodness, I did not make me. I made him. Well, my kids, of course, I mean, it's Lil Raptor Ben and Gorilla Gabe are the handles. I should give Gandalf's kids some handles, so I can say, "Hey, that's you." Whenever I say that, that's who I'm referring to. I'm referring to you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is where I'm supposed to be. I'm not trying to go where I'm supposed to be. I want to talk to other people first. Oh, well, maybe it won't let me. I must say, it's nice to have company. Last few runs I've had, I've been by myself, so you can't tell I'm taking advantage of talking. Alright, about to get into a big conversation, so actually, before I do that, I'm going to go in IRL and get some water, and I will be right back.
Okay.
Hey, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, I hope you consider joining our socials as well as looking at our other channels and other creators. There should be links to that in the description below. Also linked below is a link to my Rent a Cyber Friend, where you can come talk to me personally for a small fee. Now to do this, you need to be 18 years old or older. If you're not 18 years old or older, you need a guardian to log you in and then stay in the room as we talk. If they're not willing to do this, I'm sorry, we can't have that conversation. Just a reminder, the question for this run is, what iconic ship, other than a Starfleet ship, would you like to captain or be a crew of, or just ride in? And then with each subsequent episode, which ships that aren't quite as iconic would you like to see in a game that you can pilot or crew or so on? And keep them coming. Now, even though I didn't mention it, I do have a ship for you guys to guess, and my hint is this. My ship that I would like to captain is one where the pilot is fused with the ship. Admittedly, I have other ships I would love to pilot, but I picked this one. Hopefully you can guess it. As always, I will post the answer in the comments 24 hours after I've posted the last episode of this run. Well, with that, I've been your host, Next Gen 8, and I look forward to the next time we play.